Alright, let's go over this. So now, once we see the move operation, we go over the jump function, jump operations, and how it works, and how we can set up a jump in our code. So basically, as you might know, in ladder or in programming in general, PLC programming, the PLC is executing the program from top to bottom and right to left over and over and over. And sometimes we want just to skip some blocks or some operation in order to execute a specific operation. This is where we actually use the jump operation. So let's see how it works. So let's give us a couple of networks. So insert networks 2 and adding new networks here. So let's say that we are adding using mathematical functions or doing some math. So let's go ahead and drag and drop and add operation here. And let's say we are adding this x value to 2, and this create output variable here for output value. Let's use the already set up variable here, and choosing here the data type as integer, and this is actually a basic add function adding 6 to 2, and will get in the output function an h value. And let's say that we will use this add another branch here and add in a condition. And then by the way, the jump function is located in the program and control operation here in the drop menu here, and you can find it at the top of this menu, the jump operation. So let's write it here and create a condition, for example the start date, and here the jump, let's call it the jump, for example jump 1. Here it's already in red because it's waiting for the label. If you don't create the label, it will stay in red and not recognizable by the code. So you have to create the label and name it with the same name as jump 1, for example. And let's add another branch here, and using net operation, for example, with whatever. Let's use division. Let's use division and divide 6 value by 2, which obviously will give us a 3 value in the output. And choosing a data type as integer here for simplicity sake. And so here in the network tree, what we're going to do is to whenever we hit the start condition, the start button, it will jump over this block and land out in the network tree. And the network tree will add another math function, which is let's say multiplication. This is multiplication, and multiply the 6 value by 2, and use the output value as variable and the data type as integer. So as you can see here, guys, is in the first step we'll add 6 to 2, which give us 8 the value, and if we don't jump over this, it will stay the 8 value. But if we hit the start condition, it will go over this block and say 6 multiply 8, which will give us a 12 value. So let's go and add the label here. The label is located in the program control operation, and drag it and drop it right over here, and call it the jump 1, and hit OK. As you can see, sure enough, guys, when I say the jump one, this jump block has been colored with black, which means it's recognizable now. So let's see how it will behave this couple branch. So let's go and start compile first. Oh, let's say something is wrong here. The user is playing the logic sequence. This M must be the last element. It was true. It says that this jump function should be at the last of this sequence. So maybe it should let's just delete this and try compile now. Yeah, this function now. Oh, so basically the jump function operation should be the last item in your network. So that's the first time that I knowing this. So basically, never mind. So let's go and start simulation. Okay, let's start monitoring these blocks. So here, as you can see, guys, 6 plus 2 is give us an 8 value, and 6 multiplied to 2 give us a 12 value. So when we hit the start, change this to 1, it will stay 12 because we have deleted the last block. So basically what we will do is to modify this and let's say so let's add a new network. Let's add a new network. And change it here. This one, this network, and this one. And paste the block of division which we deleted in the first time. So now it should work well the way we are expected. So here basically it's adding a to 2 value and give us an 8 value, and if we hit the start button it will jump over this block and land out at this network, which is network 4, and multiplying 6 by 2 and giving us a 12 value. If we don't hit the start button, it will just continue the execution of the program and dividing the 6 by 2, giving us a 3 value. So let's go ahead and start simulating. First of all, let's download. So and start. Let's change this to the 0. So as you can see here, this 6 plus 8 is 6 plus 2 is equal 8, and we didn't hit the start button, so that means we'll divide 6 by 2 and give us a 3. And the same here, 6 multiplied by 2 is giving us a 12. If we hit the storage button, divide to 1, this block is gray out, which means it's bypassed, so which means we skip this block and blend in this block. Let's do something more interesting. Let's add another jump here and call it jump 2. Alright. And then we'll go over this network and add a label and call it jump 2. And adding another operation as function, for example, and saying that we'll go to subtraction. Let's use subtraction and subtract 6 and subtract 2 from 6 value, which basically give us a 4. So output value, okay, data type as integer, and we are happy here. And now let's load and go online. So here in this first block we are adding 6 to 2, which gives us 8, and we are not hitting the storage button, so we'll continue and dividing 6 by 2, which gives us a 3, and then we'll jump to the jump 2, which will skip this label, which with this network, and we'll end out in the jump 2 and divide the subtraction 2 from 6, which gives us a 4. If not, if we are hitting the start button, if we hit the start button, we'll jump over over this block, and we'll end out to the jump 1, which say that we are multiplying 6 by 2 and giving us a 12. So this is just a little couple of blocks in the program, which is basically simple, very simple, to show how to use jump and label. Basically, this is how it's functions and works. So I hope, guys, that you all enjoyed this tutorial, and see you in the next one. Cheers.